what are the 5 stocks I would say you easily could add to a portfolio right now if you're starting out? These are the type of companies that you know will be here, you know they're going to keep paying dividends, they're profitable, they have business models, well sorted out, and in a way it's just a matter of catching a good price on the shares and betting for the long run. Some of these yields are pretty high, some of these yields are just right around normal blue chip dividend payers around the 2.5-3% range. But what are the 5? Talked about them before. Number 1, highest dividend payer of these, MO. What is that? That is Altria, tobacco, right? Cigarettes, Juul, the vaping cigarette stuff. So that's a 7%, over 7.5% dividend right now. Large company, $90 billion. Next, we talked about Verizon, also high dividend payers, 6.5% right now. This is in telecom. This is monthly subscription revenue from everyone with cell phones and internet. Very diverse 2 companies here. Kraft Heinz, KHC. This is in packaged foods, right? So the shelves, shelf-stable food products, things that are in grocery stores. Another good diversity play. 4.5, almost 4%, or 4.4% yield on the dividend. That's generally where it's been for the last few years. It's been in the 4% range. It's a stable company, kind of like Coca-Cola. The price really doesn't move that much, but Coke has been on the move this year pretty well. They're actually hitting some new all-time highs even today. They don't pay, and P&G, Procter & Gamble, Coke and P&G, they don't pay as high of a dividend, in the 2.5% range, but what you're getting there is those type of shelf and always always being purchased type of evergreen products, toothbrushes, soda, other drinks that Coke has in their business lines now, but they have distribution of all those drinks. P&G, same deal. They're in every Target, every Walmart, all these retail stores that would carry toothpaste like Crest and things like that. So these are the 5 I would pick. These are going to give you a good blend too between some that are paying higher dividends, that also have some of these stable companies that I think you'll find P&G over the long run. It's a good way. Why do we like stocks? Because they track inflation well. Because if the company has to keep raising prices, like if Coke has to raise what soda cost, or Crest toothpaste, things like that start costing, it could be 5-10 cents more, or everybody knows shrinkflation, right? So maybe Kraft, the ketchup bottle gets a little bit smaller, but they charge the same price, right? So the consumer is getting less for the money, this shrinkflation, but the business is selling less product for the same amount. So they're ideally either keeping their margins or just increasing profits. I think every company in a way has done packaged foods and stuff. Probably the biggest ones who are always doing that stuff. That and probably paper towels. I bet nobody knows how much paper towels, like what size you're really getting. Everything's double roll, quadruple, double size, and so they have ways that they're going to keep profitability on Kit Kats and Kraft products like mayonnaise and things like that. There's always going to be sales for these things. There's always going to be a need for telecom in the Verizon space, and people seem to be liking smoking. So Altria is still paying over 7.5% dividend. The profits are good. Without, again, digging in too much, what would be 5 that I would say you could start putting in? And if you wanted some preference on the higher dividend ones, just go that direction. Verizon is a solid business. Altria, Kraft Heinz, and you can be a blended probably over 5% yield on just those 3. And if you want to throw in for some safety and stability, you add in the Coke shares. Now the other thing that's nice is when you look at what they're priced at right now. Everything here, P&G is $170 a share right now, but everything else is right around $50. You could be picking up Coca-Cola for $70. That's an all-time high, I believe, today. And then Kraft Heinz, $36 a share. Verizon's $41, and Altria $52. And these are very nice PE. You're paying in good normal what would be considered historically pretty attractive price multiples for those companies' earnings right now. So that's what we like to do with investing, is catch a good deal and get paid with the dividend. So that's it. Talk to you later.